So here we go, the first quarter. Listen to that roar. First quarter of the 1979 grand final. Not a bad bounce from the umpire. Peter Moore tried to get the big tap out, but he couldn't do so. Perce Jones taps the ball out wide. Carlton go forward. It's driven up by Johnston to the Blues half-forward line. McCormack's in front of Brown on this occasion. Oh, Worthington went over there pretty solidly, but the umpire called play on. Picked up by Brown. He shoots the hand pass, but over the head of Fitzpatrick. My gee, this is going to be slippery this afternoon. A free kick being paid, and let's see which way it's going. It's going to Billy Picken inside the centre square. Moore and Jones. Indecisive ruck work. Going over was Anderson, and Anderson to take the free kick. Bidding Collingwood long into attack up towards full forward. Mackay's there for Carlton. The high flyer, David Mackay, shoots out the hand pass to Francis. The Carlton fans roar. Francis is clear. A long kick looking for Johnston, who's on his own. Away he goes with the hand pass. Brown. A snapshot by Brown. Won't quite make the distance. Jesselenko and Fitzpatrick. Wasn't good talking there between the top Blues players. A real stack-up occurs. Hits a ball up.
A position. No scorers yet. And we're at the 2-minute mark of this 1979 grand final. Knocked out by Fitzpatrick. Picked up by Morris. Ball back to Jones now. The big fella gives a good hand pass out. And that's Armstrong booting it up towards the teeth of goals. Up they fly. It's punched out again. A chance for Fitzpatrick. Oh, well intercepted by Wearmouth. Up hand pass out from Agro. And Collingwood get away with another one. And it's Anderson streaking away from Buckley. Anderson drives it long looking for Rene King. Can he mark it? He's got the mark. And he quickly plays on. He gets around Clump and boots it up towards the full forward zone. Punched away by Mackay. It comes to the ground. Oh, sliding along the ground is Barham. Look at those players slide as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Shaw against Jones. Knocked out by Shaw. Mackay kicks it off the ground. It's a mark. A mark there to Barham right on the edge of the boundary. And he'd be about 30 metres out from goal. A very difficult shot for a right footer. Ricky Barham, the speedster. No, he nearly hesitated, nearly went for a pass. He's gone for a pass to Rene Kink in a better position. That gives Collingwood a chance to score here. Rene Kink, the danger player for Collingwood today, for Carlton today. The kick is a good one. Is it going straight? I think at 1 point it veered off at the last moment. That's the first score of the match coming at the 3-minute mark.
So no sense in taking him away from there. Oh, beautiful kick from Southby under the wet conditions. Look at that, almost into the centre circle. Magnificent kick from Southby. Olsen towards half forward now for Collingwood. Actually, it's out towards the wing position. It went off the side of his boot. Doolin Edwards. Oh, beautifully done, Bruce Dool. Using the body to perfection. Almost caught with the ball. Great pick up from Edwards, who fires the hand pass out, looking down there for Barham on the run. Barham collared by Young. Jesselenko in there. Gives it almost to Southby. Back to Young. In comes Rene Kink. Used a bit of weight. Down went Young. In goes the weight. Brewer's in there. Young is out cold. But a fair bump, I thought. Careful, Rene. You're gone, son. You're gone. Very stupid. So a 15-metre penalty.
Back behind play,
oh,
Pete.
Down.
It's on behind play because right from the start, Ireland and Keogh were into it, and we see just in the background there, plays now being stopped by umpire.
Quite a few little break-ups. Moore got the knockout. Francis going after it now. Byrne right on his tail. A hand pass coming back to Anderson, but he missed the ball altogether. This is Wearmouth there trying to pick it up. And back it goes there to Worthington. He's in trouble. He's grabbed. Got a kick out. And we see a chance for pick and grab too high. Oh, down here with Johnson going in pretty hard. And down goes McClure trying to get over. This is a tough game, this one, Bobby. And Dool will take that free kick a little short of centre field.
Oh, what an opening to the grand final. Dool, the half forward, looks for McClure. Away he goes from Picken. Oh, it's on again. Keogh. Picken. That's a score in the meantime, but let's get back to this wrestle. And the fight's about a draw at the moment. Up towards Brewer. He couldn't take the mark. Jones taps it out wide. Oh, Carlton player got bumped too high was Buckley, and he got one by Brewer. Right on the point of the centre square. Moore and Fitzpatrick. Moore got that one out. Brewer. Morris. Morris, a long kick to position to half forward. Out comes David Mackay, though, defending pretty well for Carlton. He got a pretty hefty whack too. Mackay, centre wing position. Look at the heavy ground out there. Let's see who can pick this up. Magro goes down. That's solidly by Young. That's the square off. Picked up by Jimmy Buckley now. Oh, more weight being used there as Shaw goes in hard. There's no big pardons here. Out comes Billy Picken. He went down. Oh, McClure tries to biff him one and missed. Boundary umpire saw it. Play on is the call.
Anderson there, the wing player for Collingwood down there at half-back. Has an easy run in for the kick. Boots it long. Looking there for Edwards. He's too good for Adul and a beautiful mark. I just fancy that Carlton will settle down a bit better than Collingwood.
They have at the moment, Lou, but Collingwood still look dangerous each time they go forward.
There's the kick by Edwards. Looking there for Wearmouth. Oh, he's got one on the back. I think he played for that.
He did, but
I think he played for it, but he's got it, little Ronnie Wearmouth. It was their star last week. Well, we'll wait for this shot now. Wearmouth lining them up. We'll see whether they can get it through. The kick. He's put it right through the middle. Collingwood getting the first goal of the match at the 16-minute mark of the first quarter of the 1979 grand final. There we see getting away from Berners Johnson. He's off like a rocket as he sends the ball over the centre half forward position. Moore's there. He goes for the punch. Shaw backing up. Jezelenko grabs him. He's slung him to the ground. Umpire called play on. Picken goes down. He gives a hand pass to Worth and he fumbles it. His kick is smothered and the ball is out of bounds. There's a box on again over there.
Almost the identical position that Wearmouth scored their first goal about 5 minutes ago. Knocked down by Fitzpatrick to Buckley. Buckley up towards the centre square area. McClure into the back of his opponent, Billy Picken, who is at half forward, actually. Not 1 minute ago. Here he is, half forward, a little bit short of it. A long kick from Picken. Mackay at the back, fisting it away again. Snapshot for goal by Olsen. Looks good, it's a goal! So Collingwood's second goal coming up at the 22-minute mark of the quarter.
The kick by Francis is over the half-forward line. Players setting themselves. Worthington lost that one. Picked up here now by Johnson, driven up there towards, punched away by Brown. Beautifully picked up by Moore. And that's a magnificent pick-up for a big guy. Out comes the ball now, and a good mark to Ricky Barham. Collingwood, as Bobby said, looking a little bit better than Carlton at the moment. Down it goes towards the Collingwood forward line. Chance now as a free kick. The free kick will go to Carlton, and it'll go to Jeff Southby down there in the back pocket position. Jeff Southby drives the ball back towards the half-back line. Punched out by Ireland, grabbed by Young. A bad one to Ireland again. And up it goes to the full forward zone. They all fly. Down goes Southby. He can't pick it up. Shaw can't pick it up. It's a Joe for Davis. He's grabbed. He can't get it out. It comes out now. And little Buckley finally pounces on the ball and takes it away from the danger zone. Back there towards Alec Jezelenko. He can't hold it. Wearmouth. He's picked it up now, the captain and coach. A beautiful hand pass out there to Francis on his own. But he's overrun the ball. He's got time to get around Morris. Plenty of spills and thrills as he spills away from him and drives him up there looking for McClure. Off the top of the pack, Magro going through. Kicked off the ground by Byrne. Back over to Olsen. A hand pass to the wrong man and Sheldon's got it now.
And Buckley slung Olsen to the ground. It's on between those two now. They're having a box on at half forward. Up towards the full forward zone. It's a mark to Carlton. Fitzpatrick has got it. 20 metres out, directly in front. In he comes, fires. Oh, what's he done with it? It looks all right, I think. Hit the post. Oh, dear, oh dear. He was caught when not in possession. A Collingwood free kick will go to Andrew Ireland. Magro. The Carlton supporters don't like him. Magro's short pass out to Ricky Barham. Let's see if this Speedster can pick it up now. Away he goes. Oh, beautifully done, Ricky Barham. Gets around Young superbly. In he comes now. He'll fire at the goals, I think. No, he's gone for a pass. Up towards Kink, who's now mud battered. Edwards is there. Oh, free kick. In he comes. Edwards, 35 metres out, directly in front. Jones on the mark. He fires. Goal umpire moving across. I think he may have missed it. It's 1 point, 4 points.
27 and a half minutes gone of this first quarter. A short pass by South, but he's found Jezelenko. He's grabbed. He gets it along the ground. Moore can't pick it up. Jones goes for a soccer job down there. And a mark. A beautiful mark to Billy Picken. A magnificent mark. Billy Picken out there on the wing position. He boots the ball long over the half-forward line. The pack fly. Punched out to Jezelenko again. Scouting out well. And he boots. There's the siren for the end of the quarter.
Here we go for the second quarter of the 1979 grand final. Still tempers a little bit frayed as Carlton's ace defender puts the ball back into play. He goes straight up the centre of the ground. Big pack flies and the mark is taken by Olsen. A Carlton reject, if we can use the word. It's not a polite term, but I guess it's applicable. But Olsen certainly making his presence felt here today. He's got one goal on the ball already. Edwardson doing again, picked up by Davis and snapped through. He's put it through.
Magnificent goal that time by Davis. Read the play beautifully, pounced on that and put it through for full points. They noticed. It'll be Moore and Jones to go for the knockout. The umpire throws it up. Knocked out by Moore. Barham tries to get it out the Banks. He tries to smother it, but it looks like it could come out the bar and kicked off his side of his boot over towards centre half forward. A chance for Klomp. He grabs it on the rebound that time at centre half back. A long kick over to the centre half forward. Byrne goes for the punch. It's successful. The ball out wide. Going after it now is Francis. Anderson's right on his tail. A hand pass over to East Grove McClure, but he recovers beautifully and he goes back again. Throws the ball away. Down it comes, picked up by Keogh. Over there looking for Fitzpatrick. Jezelenko's got it. And he's well within kicking distance. Well, he's got to put this one through to lift the team because they're flagging by 17 points. That's off the side of his boot. And they still haven't scored a goal, Carlton, at the 4.5-minute mark. Olsen doing a pretty good job for Collingwood. Knocked out by Fitzpatrick the second time. Grabbed by South, but he's collared, he's dropped it. Finally comes out to Harms, McConville I should say, was into the hands here of Shaw. A pot shot for goal, it's too wide. Can Brewer mark it with Mackay? No, he really got it. Down it comes to France, he clears the ball away. Back there towards centre half back. There's a go for McClure now, he goes for a kick off the ground, very foolishly, should have picked it up. A hand pass back to Moore. Another one back to Morris, but it's too long. Oh, bad play that time by Armstrong. Shaw knocks it out now to William out. And he's clear. He fires for the goal. Not a good kick, a chance for Barham. There'll be a free kick down the field here, I would say.
Back upfield to
Shaw. This would be a darn good goal if he could kick this one, because this would really lift the side. There we see a player dropping in short. He's found him. It's Andrew Ireland coming right down from that half-back shore, and now Andrew Ireland from about 30 metres out. He's put it right through the middle. And Collingwood go to 4 goals, 27 points.
I notice that Carlton have made a move. Jezelenko has gone to the back pocket and Harms to the centre.
Well, it might add some bite to it because Harms hasn't been in the play. Keogh to centre wing. Marcou's on the ground too for Carlton. There he is. He's got the white shorts. You can't miss him. Back to Keogh again. Let's see if Carlton can get some forward work or cohesion into their forward line. Is that a mark to Harms? I think so. So already that move seems to be paying off. And Austin coming on also. Let's see who's gone off for Carlton. It looks like McConville. Ball up towards the 10-metre square. McClure couldn't take the mark. Byrne soccers it off the ground. Out towards the half-back flank it goes. Ray Shaw and Harms. Harms cleverly. Morris is right there with him though. The Magpies defending desperately. Down towards the full forward zone. That could have almost been kicking in danger. Umpire Bill Della didn't play a free kick though. Buckley snapshot out over the line. And Harms is going crook because he was on his own, but Southby couldn't take the mark, got into the back of his opponent seemingly. It's a Collingwood free kick, and I agree. Play on, Banks drives the ball long in towards the pocket for the Magpies. Brewer's right there, keeps it in play. Davis fires at the goals. It's going close, but just bounces offline and through for only 1 point. And Olsen's going crook.
That's right. Olsen was sitting in the goal square on his own.
Carlton fans not happy about it. They haven't had too much to be happy about so far today, have they? Edwards flies high. Dool knocks the ball well clear. Good defensive tactics. Here's Olsen again. Tackles hard. Armstrong comes out of it, or in fact almost. I think it's holding the ball, and Russell Olsen will take the free kick. By gee, he's played well.
My word, he's played. That was a magnificent tackle, Peter.
Against his old side, he'd be very keen to do well. It wasn't such a good pass, but nevertheless it's still picked up by Peter Moore. Gets away from Fitzpatrick. Olsen again. Oh, got a beautiful biff right in the side of the face. Oh, he's out cold.
It's the replay again, Peter, as Olsen takes it.
Oh, Keogh really hit him. Oh, if you don't mind.
Says the closest player to it, and I think it's fair enough. If Olsen couldn't take his kick at the moment, it would be against Collingwood.
That's right, so Moore takes it, and what a good kick it was. Mackay flew high, mark to Brewer! That's judgment for you, isn't it? Brewer has hit to score one today. He should alter that statistic very shortly. In he comes from 10 metres out, fires, goal! Collingwood go further ahead with that goal to the former Melbourne player, and they're looking good for the grand final at the moment.
Sure, a chance for Barham. He goes down. Young's there too, and the umpire's found a free kick. It'll go to Young. He's off like a shot. Boots the ball, looking there for Francis, and he's got the mark. He plays on, getting away from Anderson. A hand pass back to Harms, and he's clear. A running shot for goal. Not a bad sort of a kick either. 1 point. By golly, they still can't get their first goal, and we've played 18 minutes into this second quarter. Rene Kink trying to get out. Buckley's clear. He goes down. He tries to get out. A hand pass to Fitzpatrick. Carlton's best player drops short. McCormack in front and a good mark. They've got McClure playing at full forward now. They've made many moves. Harms in the centre. Jezelenko down to the back pocket. They're moving him like a draft ball at the moment. The ball goes back out there. Fitzpatrick flies. Couldn't hold the mark. But the umpire's paying a free kick. Don't ask me what for. On the shoulder. Ball kicked across towards the full forward zone. McClure flying. Punched away again. Chance now for Sheldon to pick it up. Keogh's there. Hand pass coming out to Harms. A goal coming up this time.
They're first at the 19-minute mark of the second quarter, Lou.
That's right. The first goal coming at the 19-minute mark of that first. There it is again. Harms, who's made the difference to Carlton, going in the centre. That should lift the side a little bit at least.
First quarter went about 28.5 minutes. Moore and Fitzpatrick again. Picked up by Kink. To Ray Shaw. The Collingwood skipper fires a long kick at the goals. Jezelenko backing back. Oh, spilt the mark. Jezza, what are you doing? Dear oh dear. A chance for the Magpies down there, but they're collared, a whole lot of them.
Worthington goes for the punch. There's Magro trying to get it out. Still can't get it out. They're all having a bit of a go now. Finally, it's Byrne coming away from that half back line. He decides to go for a bit of a run. He better do something with it. Oh, smothered that time from Worthington. A bad bit of play. Johnson gets it out to McClure. A goal coming up, but he's off target. And he's put it out of bounds.
Magnificent football by Wayne Johnson there.
Ball out of bounds, right against the point post. Moore getting up high. Buckley smothers the ball. He tries to come out of the pack. He's grabbed. He's collar too high. It'll be a free kick and a chance for Carlton's second goal to come at the 24-minute mark of this second quarter. Telling Ricky Barham, or telling the umpire for Ricky Barham to get out the way. He fires, and there's no doubt about that one. It's right through the middle. So it's Carlton going to 2 goals, 7-19.
Suggested possibly about 3 to 3.5 minutes of play left. We'll see as we await the bounce again. Moore to Johnston, right into that blue pot. Going through is Southby. Armstrong. He goes towards half forward. There's almost a mark to Sheldon. I think he's got it. Yep. Sheldon in front of Magro. Carlton looking a lot better now in the latter stages of the quarter. Sheldon's kick in turn towards the goals. Was that touched? Was it touched? I don't think so. It's a goal, I'd say. It is. It rolled through and just made it, didn't it? So Carlton right back into this match.
Be back here coming through as Byrne, showing plenty of dash. And Collingwood sweep into attack now over the head of Jezelenko. Out comes Brewer. He's in plenty of trouble. He's collared. Picked up by Dool. The umpire called play on. He goes for a short pass. Here's Francis on his own. He's got a paddock to run in. He boots the ball short. It's a good pass too. And a mark here to Johnson. Carlton looking a lot better as they swing into attack again. Up there towards McClure. Can he mark it? Pushed out by McCormack. Buckley gets it out again. Marcoux looking at Danes. He's grabbed by Magro. He goes down. They go down. Buckley trying to get it. He's collared. And the umpire says dropping the ball. By golly, didn't have much of a chance then, I'll tell you that now. In the middle of that, he quickly plays on with a short pass.
Looks out
It's
there.
okay, and a mark to Armstrong, and he's off. He goes for another short pass out wide, and there's Fitzpatrick on his own. And Carlton are away now. He better kick it. He gets his kick up there towards the full forward zone. McClure's got the mark. It'll be a goal. And they're back in business, Carlton.
In comes Klomp. Hot on his opponent Anderson. It's tunnel ball. A hand pass from him out towards Johnston. Johnson picks it up on the run beautifully in front of Rayburn. A long kick by him up towards McClure again. McCormack's there with him. McClure, soccer tactics from him. Up towards Buckley. He'll pick it up. Will he kick it? Yes, he has. Carlton in front. Oh. What a second quarter. Let's watch it on replay. Jimmy Buckley, 15 metres out.
Well, Buckley having a little bit of trouble there, picking the ball up originally, and they're the ones that are really hard on days like this.
Back to his right boot, then he kicks it with his left boot. Finally over the centre half forward position. They're all going up. Mark to do. Carlton have been inspired at the moment. The ball out to Francis, and Carlton looking the better side by a mile. They're running over top of Collingwood as the ball is dropped short by Francis. And there's Johnson. He's been a danger too this quarter. And they're running all over the place there forwards. Up there towards Mark McClure again. He's nearly got the mark. Umpire called play on. It'll be a ball up about 30 metres out. Knocked out that time by the big fella Moore. Going after it is Wayne Harms. He goes down. Sheldon can't pick it up, but he finally gets it out to Young. And there's the siren for the end of the quarter.
Half of the 1979 VFL Grand Final. The difference 1 point. Carlton leading by that margin as we go into the second half of the game.
Pass, looking there for Harms, and a good mark taken there by Morris. They're on each other now. Jezelenko shifted himself away from Morris. Wasn't doing so well, and of course we know the ability of Harms. Out there towards Edwards. Punched away by Dool. Over to Klomp, who's had Rene Kinkwell covered. A chance for Moore to mark. They all fly. There's a good mark to McClure. To 30 metres out from goal on a very slight angle. He fires at the goals. And it's not a bad sort of a kick either. And the Blues are 8 points in front at the 2-minute mark of this third quarter. And of course, Klomp doing pretty well. There's Edwards at the back. Back to Ronnie Wearmouth. Has been pretty quiet today. Not a very long kick at all. The umpire calling play on. Morris hurries up to tries a mark. Got one in the head that time too. It'd be a mark there to Davis. Is it Davis? Got a kick in the head, but it was an accident. And this is a very important one to Collingwood. The ex-Carlton player, ex-North Melbourne, fires. And it's a goal. So it's a point the difference at the 8-minute mark of the third quarter in the 1979 Grand Final between...
Whatever breeze it is favouring is definitely blowing that way, but you can always score at both ends on the MCG.
Worthington, Sheldon, not paid the mark. Yes, he has paid it, umpire Bill Della. I thought it was worthy of the effort to, in fact, make the distance. Ken Sheldon, Carlton Rover, 50 metres out from goal. Not a good kick from Sheldon, dropping short into the square. Jones, has he got it? Old Perce.
Well, there's no doubt about Percy Jones. He's a marvel. He's been one of the greatest players for Carlton. He's an inspiration. By golly, he lifts the side, doesn't he? If he misses, they'll still pull the house down too.
15 metres out. Comes in and fires at the goals. No doubt about it. Percy put it through. So Carlton lead by 8 points in the 79 Grand Final.
Not many players down there on the full forward position for Carlton. Not a soul down there at the moment. A long kick by Worthington. It is a long kick. And Dill goes for the punch. It's successful. Back to Keogh. He's grabbed. He threw it away. It's finally pushed away by Sheldon over towards Ireland. He's clear as he breaks away and boots the ball down towards that half-forward line. It falls short. Punched away beautifully by Fitzpatrick. Morris overran the ball. Carlson comes in. He takes a wide turn. He's away. He fires towards the goals. Up there towards Davis. Got the mark. What a beautiful mark. What a beautiful mark by Davis. This will make it 2 points. He got it through. He kicked it through that quickly. Well, was that wrapped in the mark?
Let's see how he goes with this one. Pretty gingerly, but a good deal of distance in the kick. Moore and Southby. Southby first to recover. Klomp picks up well, shoots out the hand pass to Harms. He'll line up the goals, but it's well smothered by Stan Magro. Beautiful football from the Magpie back pocket player. Do take a lot of courage. Derek Shaw back on the field too. In the ruck, Marcoux for Carlton, over to teammate Francis, gets through Morris and also Carlson and fires at the goals. That's going pretty close. That's a goal. What a kick. Well, that's just about goal of the day, isn't it?
I'd reckon. And the Magpies badly needing one at the moment. Trailing by 8 points. Into the goal square. Moore taps it down. Jezelenko's there, gets it out wide, goes for the boundary line. That's playing it safe. Oh, that was bad play on the part of Davis. There's a chance for Marcoux to get clear. He should let it go, doesn't he? What he put it back into play for. Punched away again by Ireland. There's we see Dill trying to get out. Barham goes after. It's very spongy out there. It's Mackay getting it out to Young. And Carlton are in action again. They get it away. Over to Armstrong. A very handy player indeed. A long hand pass to Sheldon as he taps the ball over to Johnson. Johnson's only got to pick it up and get around his opponent. He's looking there, but Burns in the way. Johnson going after it again. But there's Magro going through like a little tank that time, and the ball is forced out of bounds.
Well,
he's picked up a couple of kicks in the last moment of play because he's getting in front of Klomp, but Klomp's still putting a lot of pressure on him.
More from behind, couldn't take the mark. Davis is in there also. Southby, always safe in defence for Carlton, goes towards the muddy centre of the ground. They all missed the mark there. Mackay and McCormack. Now towards Fitzpatrick, away he goes now. Fitzpatrick pretty fast for a big figure. A long kick up towards McClure, who's got the set and almost took the mark. Sheldon racing into goals and puts it through for the Blues. Ken Sheldon's second goal and Carlton looking good.
I think he's keeping picking out of the game really by hanging on there and allowing the fellas to have a pot shot. Out it goes to Young. Nearly grabbed that mark. Down they go left and right again. Mackay picks it up. He's clear. A hand pass coming over to Armstrong. Fires for the goals. Falls a bit short and Billy Picken and McClure go down again. It's Billy Picken coming up with the ball. Billy Picken at full back. 29 minutes gone. And Carlton in front by 15 points at the moment. Umpires found a free kick. It'll go to Carlton. Ricky Barham's not too happy about it. 5 metres out on the right side for a right footer. Not a bad sort of a kick either. It's coming around beautifully for a goal. Things are not looking too good for the Magpies at the moment.
And Peter Moore having to tackle both Jones and Fitzpatrick, it's made a difference.
Play underway again. Fitzpatrick. Oh, he let it go. Kink. Out to Anderson, who kicks Collingwood up towards their half-forward line now, but the Carlton defence through Southby standing really firm at the moment. They're not going to let the Magpies in. Through the mud they go, and it's going to be a ball up, I think. It'll be thrown in the air by umpire Bill Della. He couldn't bounce it there. Fitzpatrick, there's the siren. It's three-quarter time in the 79 grand final. And the final quarter of the 1979 grand final at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Ball very close to the boundary line, and it's picked up there by Armstrong, the Carlton ruck rover, in turn towards the centre wing position again. A chance for Johnston, but he couldn't read the play. Keogh up towards half forward. Harms chasing. Out comes Mark McClure. Snaps the ball back at goal. Burns down there for the Magpies. Harms goes straight through him. A chance for McConville. Anderson dives on top of the ball, but it eludes him. Collingwood defending desperately as umpire Bill Della comes in and decides to ball it up.
Half forward for them. Knocked out by Fitzpatrick, grabbed by Anderson, has a bit of trouble getting it up. A hand pass coming over to Olsen. Olsen with a long kick up there towards the full forward zone. Southby in front. Out it goes to Shaw, but he gets a touch of the fumbles. Edwards has got it now. He's getting away. A hand pass back to Carlson. Another one back there in the forward pocket of Shaw. He fires, he slips. Bad luck as he tries to pick it up. There's Klomp trying to break through the pack, and it's out of bounds. Umpire said dropping the ball against him, I think.
Oh, gee.
That's what he said, Luke.
That's what he said. That's what will make it at 16 points the difference, and it should liven Collingwood up. He turns around, fires as he put it through. He's off target and through for 1 point. So it's
right on the ear. Trevor Keogh looking for Mackay. In front and takes the mark. One of the best aerialists in the VFL, and he'll drive Carlton deep into attack. David Mackay. He's gone for the long kick, looking for McClure. Picken! Oh, what a mark! So 20 points the difference as Jeff Southby prepares to boot the ball back into play. More up high. Anderson pursued by Francis. He fires at the goals. It's well off target though, in towards the 10-metre square. Davis snaps for goal. That's coming around. Okay, it might be a goal. No. Yes, it is. Collingwood still in the match. Davis's fourth goal bringing light to the Magpie heart.
And if they can kick the next goal, it'll really kick them along.
It's Moore and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick got the tap out. Harms is there. It goes past him, but he was expecting the hand pass and didn't get it. Wearmouth, away he goes, Ronnie Wearmouth, and Collingwood supporters haven't given up yet. Look at this little fella go. Ronnie Wearmouth, straight through the glue pot, goes for the pass. Successful, Carlton. In the goal square, Edwards and Davis. With Ray Shaw as we watch the kick. Look at that! That's a goal! Oh, what a great kick from Carlton, and the Magpies are back in the premiership fight.
11 minutes gone and 8 points the difference. Can the Magpies get up? Knocked out by Fitzpatrick. It goes out there now. A chance for Collingwood to get it clear. There's Magro. He's grabbed by his own man, Olsen. He's out. Olsen's in the way again. Olsen gets it out, but the umpire's going to ball. I don't think he knew it was Magro. He grabbed him, you know, then.
He could well have concussion, Lou, the whack that he got earlier.
There it goes, Fitzpatrick and Moore. Finally, Moore is going to get a free kick against him, and it'll go there to Fitzpatrick out there towards the half-back line. Fitzpatrick ready to drive it deep down there towards that half-forward. There's Mackay coming out. This looks dangerous. Mackay at centre half-forward. They're in front by 8 points. 11 and a half minutes gone to the last quarter's a lead coming up there to McClure, and a great mark. He got away from Pickham that time, and he's well within kicking distance. He knows this is a vital kick. Comes around too far. Umpire set through for 1 point. So the difference is 9 points now. Ball out towards that half-back line. There's a chance for Rene King to pick it up. He's clear. A hand pass over to Anderson. And now it's Collingwood's turn to swing into attack. A long kick down there towards... there's the old reliable himself. And it's a good mark taken there. A little short of centre half-back by Jazelenko.
Wing position adjacent to the VFL emblem. Fitzpatrick to Klomp. And Klomp well shepherded. His kick up towards half forward. Morris is there. Johnston's there. He's caught. A hand passes to Harms. Back to Johnson. Danger for Collingwood as Johnston lines up the goals from 30 metres out, and he's missed. And so that makes the difference. 10 points in HSV and associated stations throughout Australia. Fitzpatrick. Wearmouth driving Collingwood into attack now. Up towards Rene King. Oh, he spilt the mark. A chance for Klomp, but King's still in there, fighting his heart out for Collingwood. Buckley. In comes little Anderson. Over to Wearmouth. Collingwood still fighting hard. Wearmouth up towards the full forward zone. Oh, great mark brought in by Peter McConville. That was a ripper. In he comes. It'll go around the boundary line. Olsen in the front posse. Fitzpatrick up high. Tried to tap the ball clear. It comes to Ireland. Over to Anderson. To King. He lines up the goals. It's sailing goalwards. The difference is 4 points. 4 points the difference in the 1979 grand final as King puts it through.
Well, Anderson hasn't had the greatest of days, Lou, but in the last 5 minutes of play, he's really lifted his game.
Back to the centre, Fitzpatrick and Moore. It comes out to Olsen. He gets the ball back towards Collingwood's half-forward. Has a chance, a good mark there to Barham. And Collingwood ready to go into attack. A hand pass down to Magro. Up there towards the full forward zone. Davis there, punched out by Jazelenko, and the ball is out of bounds in the forward pocket position. This crowd. Oh, Jazelenko's hurt his leg. That's bad news. He's limping badly. Don't tell me he's got to go off the ground, because that'll be a sad blow to Carlton. Jazelenko coming up. He looks in pain too. Okay, the ball back. There's the wrong man, Dill. A chance for Wearmouth to get it back to Barham. A snap for goal, and what's the result? It won't make the distance. It'll go out of bounds. Nearly hit the line, but it's out of bounds, and a penalty free kick down there to Roster. As we wait now for Roster to bring the ball back into play.
Jazelenko getting a huge round of applause as he comes around the boundary line, but back to the play. Moore got high. Tried for the screamer. It didn't work though. Anderson grabbed. We're not in possession. He must get a free kick, surely. No. It's going Carlton's way, and it will be taken by Francis. Francis up from the back pocket goes for the long kick towards the centre wing position. Johnson was behind the pack. It's socked away by Keogh. Down towards the half-forward line. Harms tries to pick it up. Buckley gets it out to Harms now. He's pursued by Brewer, but he can't catch him. Harms fires at the goals, but he's off target. It's rolling towards the boundary line, and Harms almost makes ground. He taps it back to Sheldon. It's a goal! Oh, what a goal! If you don't mind, Harms is almost as quick as the kick. That's his third, Sheldon. Oh, that was the goal of the match.
So it's back to the centre, back to the bounce. Moore and Fitzpatrick, they've had a great duel. Moore gets it out, but Olsen's in the way. Gets a short pass out there to Shaw, and Collingwood go into attack again. Down it goes. There's Brown going through. His kicker's out wide. A chance for Mark Koo to mark, and he does.
If Carlton get the next goal, though, I think it's curtains for the Magpies. Collingwood must get the next one to keep their chances alive. That's on the Carlton half-forward line now as Mark Koo tries to go after it. Picked up by Klomp. A short pass from Robert Klomp to Sheldon. This is danger. Sheldon, a short pass. But his man down there was covered. That was Harms. Olsen over to Wearmouth. Back to Brewer, and the Magpies can get it clear here. They want to get the run down the ground. Ross Brewer from centre half back. Brewer looking out there for Carlson, who's on his own, and Lee Carlson bursts away now. He'll drive Collingwood up into their attacking zone, but straight to Jeff Southby away from Banks. And ever reliable Southby taking the mark.
And Brewer takes it at half back, looking for someone to give it to. But I'd try and drive it down there as quickly as I possibly could. That's a long kick out there towards the wing position. There's a good mark to Johnson. He's been a very handy player for Carlton today.
They're both still down, Lou, those
Well,
players.
Edwards hasn't moved, but there we see Armstrong going for a short pass. It was juggled there by Young, but he's got a bit of time to kick it. He finally kicks it over there looking for Buckley. He smothers it well. He's grabbed, he's collared. It'll be holding the ball against him. I think we've got to agree, Bob, both these sides have put up a tremendous performance today.
You've got to admire all 40 players.
Anyone that talks about the collywobbles today, well, they don't know what they're talking about, because both sides have fought it out well. We see a fresh air shot that time again by McConville, driven back by Francis. A chance for Brewer to mark again. A hand pass to Moore. Collingwood trying to get it down there. It's a shocking kick off the side of the boot. Out it goes to Ricky Barham. He's away from his opponent. And look at him go. He's trying to bounce the ball. He's actually bounced. He got one in the back. It'll be a free kick to Ricky Barham.
A clever free kick, though.
We're at the 25-minute mark. It won't be a long quarter because there hasn't been many goals kicked.
Still desperate just to try and stop Barham.
The kick by Barham is up there, doesn't reach the distance. They all fly. They go high. A chance now for Olsen to get out. There's an Olsen out there. He finally gets. He said he threw it, and he's not too happy about it either. He looks more like Al Jolson. His face is covered in mud. And it's Klopp, who's been a very good player for Carlton. Well, there's been a lot of good players for both sides. It'd be unfair to say that. There's flying high was Harms over to Francis. And Francis is clear as he drives the ball wide out there, looking there for Sheldon. Burns going after it. Sheldon's got a chance here. They both go down. Burns the first to recover. Right to Brewer again. Collingwood still trying to get it up there. And a mark to Andrew Ireland out there on the wing position. 26 minutes gone. And still Carlton 10 points in front.
Ireland up towards half forward, and McConville, has he taken the mark? No! Wearmouth's got it over to Edwards. The Carlton fans weren't too happy with it. Edwards runs it and fires at the goals. And what's he done with it? I think he's missed. No, it's a goal! The difference is again 4 points. Any team can still win the 79 grand final. Gee, the goal umpire tricked me there when he ran right into the point post. I thought he'd missed that one. However, it's 4 points the difference. Peter Moore taps the ball out, taken away by Harms. He goes towards right half forward for the Blues. The Magpies need the next goal, and if Carlton get it, it'll wrap it up for them, I'd suggest. The team can still win it. Moore and Mackay, picked up by Byrne. And he doesn't get it too far, though. There's Wearmouth falling into the back of Buckley, who gets the kick in over towards the half-forward line. Ireland and Harms. The ball tapped away. Is it a free kick? No. Play on, says the umpire. It's scooped out to Armstrong now. Armstrong, quick to get boot to ball. Up to Mark McClure. McClure with a chance to wrap the game up. He gave it to Mackay with a bad hand pass, though. Peter Moore and also Brewer in there. Here's Marku. This could wrap it up. He fires. He's missed. 5 points the difference.
I tell you what, it's not enough to give a commentator a heart attack. A short pass out to Brewer. And he's been a pretty good player since moved down to that half-back line. Collingwood trying to get it around there. As it go for Magro. He's going for the mark, but the umpire set a free kick for interference. 28 minutes gone. Is there time for Collingwood to get up? They're 5 points. There's the save. And Carlton have won the 1979 premiership. The score, the final scores. Carlton 11-16, 82. Once again, Collingwood the bridesmaid. 11 goals, 11-77.
Well, what a grand final. It had everything, didn't it? It really had everything. It had toughness in the first few minutes. It had great marks. And it will be celebrations into the long hours of tomorrow morning at Princes Park.